Not yet. My bad. I just want to point out that a moment ago I said I'm professional at this shit. And then I proceeded to screw up. At least I turned the microphone on.
Yes.
I turned the microphone on just as the opening was going on. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Vicky. Hello, everybody who is joining us. It is Monday. It is 8 o'clock. And if it is Monday at 8 o'clock, it is Mighty Monkeys Nerd World News. And I'm your host. My name is Chris. With me, as always, is my sultry eye candy sidekick over here. I'm pointing at Brian, of course. Oh, wait. Hi, Tanya. Hello. No, you sit your ass down. You sit your ass down. And we do have a special guest with us. Our vendor floor master of folk dance and man about town.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
I am just going to trip over my words all evening long today.
Okay. What else is there?
I am
Melody's starting rumors.
Melanie is stating that it's guest announcement day.
Yeah.
Well, I did hear something about that.
Yeah, there was something on our Facebook posts yesterday.
There's something about a guest announcement. So we'll be getting to that a little bit later down the show. We actually have Nerd World News.
Oh.
You know, guest announcement is part of it. It's not the whole thing. I don't know what you're thinking you're going to get today, other than me babbling my ass off. But we do have a couple of stories to talk about. Brian, I do apologize. You're about to disappear for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
I'm in the picture.
He's in the picture for a change.
I'm usually where that is.
7 Days to Die is finally going to full release. Over 18 million copies of this game has sold over the past 12 years, but it has been in alpha the entire time. It has been in distribution. Now, what is 7 Days to Die, you might ask? It's defined the survival genre with unrivaled crafting and world-building content set in a brutally unforgiving post-apocalyptic world overrun by the undead. 7 Days to Die is an open-world game that is a unique combination of first-person shooter, survival horror, tower defense, and role-playing game. It's a spiritual successor of sorts to Minecraft, in my personal opinion, and I've been playing it for a couple of years. That's why I'm familiar with it. So let me just jump back into here. I just think it's funny because the game it's so widely thought of. There's lots of boards, there's mods, there's communities have sprung up about it. They've been playing it for 12 years, but it's been alpha the entire time. Well, finally, the guys at Fun Pimps, the producers of the game itself, have gotten all of the bugs ironed out, and they are going full release later this month in June. Those who have consoles and have been using it on Xbox will have to rebuy the game. Those of us with PCs will probably have to just purchase a quick patch. More on that, and it's available through Steam. So if you're interested, ask me about it. I'll be happy to talk about it because I geek out over that game whenever I get the chance. Tanya gets to stay on the screen for a change. Yes, she does.
Doesn't happen very often.
That's true. Also, as I dink out here and jump to the next slide, Star Trek Discovery the finale has aired for this particular show. Discovery's 5th and final season wrapped up last week with a final episode, Life Itself. Now, it's been a bit of a kind of a controversial show. You guys watch any of Star Trek Discovery?
I have not.
Okay, it's on the Paramount Channel. The main theme of season 5 has been revisiting the progenitors from Star Trek Next Generation's episode, The Chase. As I said, there's been a lot of mixed reviews of that show over the years. A lot of people have been very anti-Discovery, and then there's folks who are pro-Discovery. I've been on the fence that, yes, I get it. There are times where, as much as I appreciate and respect woke, it feels a little too far. I have my reasons for that. We'll discuss that during the Star Trek panel this year. What I really have not understood is a lot of the outright raging hate against the show. When did Star Trek go woke? 1966. How about you catch up? Was it 66 or 68? It was 68.
I don't know, but
they putting a shell on a crew? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. I thought it was a fantastic show. It stars Sonequa Martin Green as Captain Michael Burnham and the repressible creature specialist, Doug Jones, who played Commander, now Ambassador Saru. Doug Jones has been in several things: Hellboy, The Shape of Water, Halloween Town. If there's been a creature part, he's been a part of it as usually a guy in the mask, and he's just brings so many characters to life. And it's a lot of fun to watch him in action. So I'm going to go.
Melanie says, my daughter went to Millennium Games for game night on Friday, and she messaged me to see if I had heard of it.
I'm assuming 7 Days to Die.
No,
this is the game we were talking about.
Went to Millennium Games for game night on Friday.
Oh, game night on Friday. Okay.
Because they have try something new on Friday nights.
Uh-huh.
And then Melanie's like, duh.
Do you see that? Look at that. Look at this.
Klingon translator for the show.
Jennifer knows somebody who's a Klingon translator for the show Star Trek Discovery. That's phenomenal. pushing stuff off for as long as it's like the Whovian haters everywhere. Yeah, it's a lot of that. Hocus Pocus. Thank you, Nico. That was not Halloween Town. It was Hocus Pocus. He was the zombie. Yes, that clears that up, and I appreciate it. So now, what do you guys think is going to happen next?
Bye.
Yeah. Dun, dun. Let's talk about FC3 a little bit here. So FC3, September 13, 14, and 15 at the Total Sports Experience in Gates on Elm Grove. We will be doing a Friday night show, a Friday night portion of the show. We will have a cosplay dating game, a dance party. The vendor floor will be opened up on a limited basis. You can come and shop if you want. And I will be dungeon mastering a one-shot of Dungeons and Dragons. We have guests. She is still not one of those guests.
Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan. Taylor Swift is not coming to FC3 as much as we would love that to be a thing.
Can't handle
Dan,
security.
You work that out, okay?
Yeah.
And once you get it all worked out, let us know.
You have the irrepressible Ken Wheaton, comic book author extraordinaire. He will be there. We also have cousin Susan Harris, author.
Wow, we have all Deanna's on, Anne's
Everybody's
on,
here.
Dan's on. And
The entire board is accounted for at the moment.
Whoa.
That's scary.
And there's Melanie herself, our cosplay extraordinaire. We love her so much. We can't believe that she's actually part of the family and still tolerates all of us. It's amazing. And with Melanie will be for the first time Northern Belle Rogue coming down from the Great White North of Canada to join us as one of our cosplay judges. I am so looking forward to meeting her. I've been following her on her social media. She is an absolute stitch. I am looking forward to meeting her immensely. With them will be our media guest, Nakia Baris, who we just announced the other day. Yellow Power Ranger, who will be joining us for our second visit with us. Also coming to join us will be Carol Barrowman, author, comic book author, novelist, and older sister of somebody else who we've talked about on several occasions. I am going to switch to this particular screen right here and say,
Can I ask you a question?
You go right ahead and ask me the question.
Are you my mommy?
Are you my mummy? Mummy! I'm going to let you read this because I guess you guys have all figured it out at this point. Because Carol called us and said, hey, I've got this annoying little brother. Can we bring him? Hey!
Oh, Barrowman.
Barrowman. In the immortal words of David Tennant, Barrowman. Go ahead. Hit it, Bri.
John Barrowman, MBE's first regular gig was singing at his parents' parties in Scotland when he was a wee boy. He's been entertaining audiences ever since. John is best known for his portrayal of Captain Jack Harkness in the sci-fi hits Doctor Who and Torchwood.
Yup.
And Malcolm Merlin in the TV shows Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and Flash. John's stage credits include numerous shows in London's West End and on Broadway, including playing Bobby in Stephen Sondheim's Company at the Kennedy Center. John has also starred in and co-produced numerous variety shows for the BBC. Along with his sister, Carol Barrowman,
Yup.
John has co-authored 9 books, including his autobiography, the Sunday Times bestseller, Anything Goes.
Which I have.
Yeah, seriously.
Imagine that
that.
name for John Barrowman.
Exactly.
I have that book.
The middle grade trilogy, How
This damn microphone.
Then the microphone was still green.
Yeah,
but-
no,
but yeah,
this microphone does not like
we got it.
does not like that. Anyway, the first time that I ever saw Barrowman, he was in a reoccurring bit part in the Kevin Kline movie about Cole Porter. And he was singing Broadway. He was singing Cole Porter's music. And then it was also intimated that his character and Cole Porter had a little bit of a tryst along the way during the story.
Yep.
But right off the bat, I was like, wow, this guy has presence.
Mhm.
This guy, can sing. He's got great presence. And then I didn't see anything of him, so I didn't think anything of it until a couple of years later when Captain Jack Harkness shows up on the screen, and I'm like, oh crap, I know that guy. That was so cool. So
yeah, we have been sitting on this one.
we've been sitting on this one for a while.
Since March waiting for confirmation.
All sorts of things go on in the background.
Oh yeah,
Something like
so
this.
Yep.
it was
We-
back and forth, back
Yeah.
and forth, back
Yep.
and forth. Yes.
Yep.
And Jennifer, if you slide the things back up, Jennifer was asking the comments. Melanie, Melanie Muses, how did you keep that secret? And she's like, it's been so hard.
It has been a
Yes.
challenge. It has been a challenge.
How
to keep
have you
that
all not
secret.
exploded? Believe me.
Oh,
It's so amazing that we have not broadcast
this I gotta say, this is probably the biggest name we've brought in so far in the 8 years
I
we've
know
been doing the
that
show.
I've been talking about him for a few years.
You
finally
have.
got the chance to
Absolutely.
get him, so.
And just to think, we still have another mystery guest coming up on Wednesday.
Yes.
So we're throwing some haymakers, kids. We're going for it now.
The shirt was supposed to kind of be a subtle giveaway,
Yes.
just like our Glasgow, Scotland last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
So John Barrowman is coming to Rochester, New York, September 2024, and he's bringing his big sister with him. Let the shenanigans begin.
Oh, I don't think we've seen shenanigans.
Oh, we have
likes of what we're going to see.
Seriously, this is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing. I am totally stuck.
Not it. Not.
We're tapping out already.
I'm tapping out. Tyler's like, yay. And my son Tyler has had to keep this under wraps for
Tyler,
months.
nice job. I'm impressed.
I gotta say, because Tyler at a D&D table is Captain Metagame, and he cheats his brains out, but he has held on to this secret like a champ. And so really, bravo, Ty. Nicely done.
It's like, does that mean you'll be wearing a hint on Wednesday too?
Nope.
Wednesdays is the hint.
Wednesday is the hint. It's a comic chick day. So think comic books and stuff that might be important to comic books.
That's the hint.
That's your
the
hint.
hint.
That's your hint. That's all you're getting.
And
Because
Melanie goes, and he's gonna be near me. Tyler's
is
like,
it Tennant? Tyler, seriously? Go lay down. Go lay down. Let me just put it in perspective. David Tennant's guarantee to appear at a Comic-Con is 5 times more than the budget of FC3. The total budget.
Yep.
So no, it won't be Tennant, as much as I would love
As
it
much
to
as
be.
we would love to have
Mhm.
Tennant.
Someone
Yes,
may
I-
have to carry Mel away from him.
Right. I know.
Now,
You know,
someone-
here's the thing. He's the kind of person that if somebody picked up Mel and carried her away, John would chase after.
Yes, he would.
Oops, I just knocked something over. This microphone is really pissing me off.
I got it.
I got to tell you.
I was on top of that.
I'm glad you did.
I'm like, "Ah."
Good job.
I don't get what the problem is with the mic and StreamYard.
StreamYard.
I can use this mic with everything across my
And
computer.
it's not like we're not talking.
I know,
You know,
seriously.
there's not a whole lot of silence where all of a sudden it would just.
You know what I'm going to do is I am going to just say the heck with it. I'm going to deinstall this microphone and just put it away.
Tyler's like, time to order a new mic.
I did. This is the new mic. This is the new mic. This was supposed to be the great upgrade.
I think at home in my my other computer bag,
Uh-huh.
I have a Yeti Snowball.
No, we'll just go back to this one. We'll go back to the main camera mic. That's fine.
Sure.
The quality difference wasn't that
Get
dramatic
your
in
money
the long
back.
run. Get my money back. I think I've had this thing for too long at this point. I'm going to start using it for ASMR. Because you can't hear me when I'm using it anyway.
Your sister may be too excited about these announcements.
There you have it, Jennifer. You may be right. You may be right. I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Anyway,
I don't own the rights to that music.
we don't. I'm not taking any money for that either.
You.
There you go. There you
That
go.
might work better.
You know what's going to happen is somebody's going to bring a microphone to me at the convention. I'm going to be like, no,
I'm-
I'm fine. Don't do that.
It's like did you see that Melanie got a whole thing of ducks sent to her
I
from
did see that.
Amazon?
Yes. did
Because of
see
all
that.
the little ducks that we got at the cosplay meetup at
Oh,
the Bill
okay.
Gray's.
So, children, keep in mind, Ken Wheaton, Nakia Baris, Melanie Muses, Northern Bell Rogue,
Susan Harris.
Susan Harris, Carol Barrowman, John Barrowman,
Not Taylor Swift, though.
Not Taylor Swift. And we've got one more in the chamber ready to show up. So come to Comic Chicks Wednesday night. What time will you be Comic Chicking on Wednesday night? Don't text your bestie right now. Just answer the question.
By the end of the week, guys, we'll have
Yes.
posted on our
Between 7
website.
and 7:30.
Between 7 and 7:30 on Wednesday night Eastern Standard Time. And that's Wednesday Eastern Standard Time, not Thursday Pacific Time.
Okay.
Keep in mind.
Tickets are available.
Tickets are available
online.
Tickets are available on
They will
FC3.
be taken out to.
I have a graphic for that.
And we by the end of the week, we should be able to have pre-orders up for autographs too. Right? We know the pricing.
Right there in
Yes.
the old middle of the screen, www.fc3roc.com is the website. You go there and buy tickets now.
Mhm.
There we have
And there will be tickets available at brick and mortar stores. They just haven't been delivered out to them yet.
And we'll put that on all our social media once we know what stores when
Yep.
they're at the
Mhm.
stores. So.
Yep.
Yes, and the pricing for their photo ops and the autographs at the tables will be online.
So, friends, that's the excitement for the day. I am now going to go put my pajamas on, drink wine, and watch Doctor Who.
Jim, you're gonna have to watch gonna have to review it.
John Barrowman. It's John Barrowman.
This is not a test.
This is not a drill. This is the real deal.
My house is brick and mortar.
We love you
Really
guys.
well.
You have a great week. Have a safe week. And we will talk to you again next week. I gotta go now. Bye-bye.